We've seen lots of concepts, countless renders, and many leak diagrams, but these are the first actual images of what appears to be an iPhone 8 prototype. What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and let's have a look at this leak in more detail. So this leak comes courtesy of BGR, and we've got images of pretty much all angles of what appears to be a prototype of the new iPhone 8. So it confirms a lot of what we already knew. There's a stainless steel frame with a 2.5D glass on the front and back, which curves in nicely on all sides. Now this frame is really shiny and looks a lot like some of the Apple Watches that we've seen previously, and there's nothing too exciting on the left, right and the bottom. There is still no 3.5mm headphone jack as expected. We've just got the lightning as well as the grills at the bottom. What's interesting is on the front and the back. Now, although the display isn't on, we're likely to have a 5.8-inch display with minimal bezels, so we're looking at roughly about 83% screen to body ratio, which is similar to what we have on the Samsung Galaxy S8. And this display is said to be of OLED technology, so not LCD like the previous iPhones. This means that we're going to get deeper blacks as well as more vibrant colors. Now, moving on around to the back, this is something that I think a lot of you guys will be pleased to see. There is no hole cutout for the fingerprint scanner. Now, some of you guys may remember that the last big leak that we had was a diagram from Sony, and that had a cutout at the back which was in place of potentially a fingerprint scanner. Now, that could have been an early diagram which didn't make it to the final phase. And this could mean that the fingerprint scanner is going to be embedded within the display like it was initially rumored, and that will be absolutely dope. But don't get too excited just yet, and that is because there is no Apple logo cut out on this prototype either. And that could mean that we're going to get the Apple logo cut out as well as the fingerprint scanner cut out at a later point. Now, I know a lot of you guys were saying that it makes sense for Apple to have the fingerprint scanner within the Apple logo. That would be pretty cool, but hopefully they can actually do it on the front of the display and manage to get it produced in time for the release, which is likely to be in September time. The other thing that you'll notice at the back is the vertical dual cameras. Now, this is something that we're seeing more and more, and it looks like this is the approach that Apple are going to take for the iPhone 8. Why it's vertical is still a bit of a question mark. It may be some sort of augmented reality feature. That would be pretty cool, and it'd be one of the first devices to have such a feature. That is still a bit of a question mark, and we'll have to wait and see. In terms of what the lenses will do, they're likely to have a similar function to what we have on the iPhone 7 Plus. So you'll have a standard lens as well as a zoom lens. Now, as well as this 10th anniversary edition, which is likely to be called the iPhone 8, iPhone X, or maybe even the iPhone edition, we are going to get two incremental updates to the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, which will be the iPhone 7s as well as the 7s Plus. They're not going to be too exciting. The same build and design, maybe a new color, but with upgraded internals. The exciting one is going to be the iPhone 8. And what do you guys think of the iPhone 8 based on these latest leaks? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe and switch on notifications. We've got plenty more leaks, rumors, camera comparisons, unboxings, reviews, lots more coming up here on the channel, SuperSaf style. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.